Welcome to True Scary Stories. Today we're diving into the eerie world of haunted castles. From the chilling corridors of Scotland's Edinburgh Castle to the cursed ruins of Pangar Fort in India, these ancient fortresses are filled with mysterious legends and ghostly tales. Ready to explore the spine-chilling history behind these haunted places? Let's get started. 1. Bran Castle, Romania. Welcome to Bran Castle, often referred to as Dracula's Castle. Situated on the border between Transylvania and Wallachia, this medieval fortress has become synonymous with Bram Stoker's infamous character, Count Dracula. However, the true history of Bran Castle is even more chilling. Built in the 14th century, it served as a strategic military outpost, but its fame comes from its association with Vlad the Impaler, a brutal ruler known for his ruthless methods. The castle is rumored to be haunted by the spirits of those who met their gruesome end at his hands. Visitors have reported hearing footsteps echoing through the empty corridors and seeing ghostly apparitions in the dungeons. The eerie atmosphere of the castle, combined with its rich and bloody history, makes Bran Castle one of the most infamous haunted locations in the world. 2nd. Himeji Castle, Japan. Himeji Castle, often called the White Heron Castle due to its elegant bird-like appearance, is not just a symbol of beauty in Japan but also a site of tragic folklore. One of its most famous ghost stories is that of Okiku, a servant who was falsely accused of losing a valuable dish. As punishment, she was thrown into a well on the castle grounds where she perished. Her restless spirit is said to haunt the castle, and on quiet nights, the eerie sound of Okiku counting plates from the well can be heard, reaching 9 before breaking into a wail of despair as she searches for the 10th missing dish. The story of Okiku has been retold in numerous plays and films, adding to the mystique of this majestic yet haunted fortress. 3. Edinburgh Castle, Scotland. Perched high atop Castle Rock, Edinburgh Castle is one of Scotland's most iconic landmarks, but it's also known for its haunted past. With a history stretching back over 1,000 years, the castle has seen its fair share of bloodshed and tragedy. Among its spectral inhabitants is the Lone Piper, a ghostly figure said to play his bagpipes through the castle's darkened halls. Legend has it that he was sent to explore the underground tunnels but vanished mysteriously. His music, however, still echoes in the silence of the night. Other paranormal activity includes sightings of ghostly prisoners from the dungeons and the spirits of French prisoners from the 7 Years' War. The chilling tales of the castle's haunted history continue to draw visitors seeking a brush with the supernatural. 4. Chillingham Castle, England. Chillingham Castle, nestled in the English countryside of Northumberland, is widely regarded as the most haunted castle in Britain. Built in the 12th century, this castle has been the site of numerous battles, executions, and brutal imprisonments. The most infamous ghost is the Blue Boy, believed to be the spirit of a young child who was walled up alive in one of the castle's rooms. His spectral cries and the eerie blue light that sometimes appears around the fireplace have terrified many visitors. Another notorious apparition is that of Lady Mary Berkeley, who roams the castle searching for her unfaithful husband. The chilling atmosphere and rich history make Chillingham Castle a hotbed for paranormal activity and a must-visit for any ghost enthusiast. 5. Leap Castle, Ireland. Leap Castle, located in County Offaly, Ireland, is known as one of the most haunted castles in the world. Built in the 13th century, it has a gruesome history filled with betrayal and murder. The castle's most notorious ghost is the Red Lady, a spectral figure who roams the halls carrying a dagger. It is said she was imprisoned and met a tragic end within the castle walls. Another terrifying entity is the Elemental, a malevolent spirit with the stench of rotting flesh, believed to be conjured during an occult ritual. The castle's bloody history and dark energy have led to countless reports of ghostly sightings, making Leap Castle a spine-chilling experience for those brave enough to visit. 6. Monte Cristo Homestead, Australia. Monte Cristo Homestead, located in New South Wales, Australia, is often dubbed the most haunted house in the country. Built in the 19th century, this grand home has a tragic history marked by numerous deaths. The most prominent ghost is that of Mrs. Crawley, the original owner, who reportedly never left the house even after her death. Her presence is felt in cold spots and a mysterious heavy atmosphere in her former bedroom. Visitors have also reported hearing disembodied footsteps, ghostly whispers, and seeing the apparition of a young child believed to be one of the many tragic souls that met their end on this property. The Monte Cristo Homestead is a chilling reminder of the past and a hotspot for paranormal activity. 7. Pangar Fort, India. Pangar Fort, located in Rajasthan, India, is a place shrouded in mystery and legend. Known as the most haunted place in India, the fort is infamous for its cursed history. It is said that a wizard fell in love with the local princess and cursed the entire town after she rejected him. Shortly after, the town was destroyed in a violent invasion, leaving it abandoned ever since. Visitors to the fort have reported eerie sounds, ghostly apparitions, and an overwhelming feeling of dread. The government has even banned entry into the fort after sunset due to numerous reports of paranormal activity. Pangar Fort remains a place of intrigue, attracting thrill seekers and paranormal enthusiasts from around the world. 8. Chateau de Brissac, France, standing tall in the Loire Valley. Chateau de Brissac is known as the tallest castle in France and home to one of the most famous ghosts in the country. The Green Lady, as she is known, is believed to be the spirit of Charlotte de Brézé, who was murdered in the castle by her husband after he discovered her infidelity. Her apparition, with gaping holes where her eyes and nose once were, is often seen wandering the castle in her green dress. Her moans and wails echo through the halls, disturbing guests and residents alike. The haunting beauty of Chateau de Brissac, coupled with its tragic history, makes it a fascinating yet eerie destination. 9. Dragsholm Castle, Denmark. Dragsholm Castle, located on the Danish island of Zealand, is home to a trio of famous ghosts: the Grey Lady, the White Lady, and the Earl of Bothwell. The Grey Lady is said to be a friendly spirit, possibly a former servant who helps guests feel welcome. The White Lady, on the other hand, is the tragic ghost of a noblewoman who was imprisoned and died within the castle walls. Her sorrowful spirit is often seen wandering the grounds. Lastly, the Earl of Bothwell, once a prisoner here, is said to ride through the courtyard in his ghostly carriage. These spectral inhabitants, along with the castle's rich history, make Dragsholm Castle a prime location for ghost hunters and history enthusiasts alike. 10th Pajama Castle, Slovenia. Perched high on a cliffside, Pajama Castle is a marvel of medieval engineering, but it's also known for its dark history. The castle was once the home of the notorious robber baron Erasem Luger, who was eventually betrayed and killed during a siege. His ghost is said to roam the castle, especially in the secret passageways he used to escape his enemies. Visitors have reported strange noises, the feeling of being watched, and even seeing the ghostly figure of Erasem himself. The eerie, isolated setting of Pajama Castle, combined with its tragic history, creates an atmosphere ripe for ghostly encounters. 11. Muscham Castle, Austria. Muscham Castle, located in Salzburg, Austria, has a dark history tied to the witch trials of the 17th century. Known as the Witches' Castle, it was the site of numerous executions during a period of intense witch hysteria. Today, visitors report unexplained noises, cold spots, and sightings of ghostly figures believed to be the spirits of those wrongfully accused and executed. Some even claim to have seen spectral wolves and other creatures roaming the grounds, adding to the castle's ominous reputation. The haunting presence of Muscham Castle's tragic past continues to draw those interested in the supernatural. 12th Hauska Castle, Czech Republic. Hauska Castle, located in the Czech Republic, is one of the most mysterious and haunted places in Europe. Built over a massive pit that was believed to be a gateway to hell, the castle has no strategic value and was constructed more to contain whatever was within than to defend against invaders. The legends surrounding the castle include demonic creatures, half human and half animal, emerging from the pit. Today, visitors report eerie experiences, such as sudden temperature drops, the feeling of being watched, and even sightings of strange creatures. Hauska Castle remains a chilling reminder of the supernatural fears that gripped medieval Europe. 13. Burgeltz, Germany. Burgeltz, a picturesque medieval castle nestled in the hills above the Moselle River, is also home to a number of ghost stories. The most well-known is that of Agnes, a young noblewoman who died defending her honor against an unwanted suitor. Her ghost is said to appear in the room where she was killed, sometimes reenacting her final moments. Visitors have reported feeling an unexplained sadness in the room, as well as hearing the sounds of a struggle and a woman's desperate cries. The beautiful yet eerie atmosphere of Burgeltz makes it a fascinating destination for those interested in history and the paranormal. 14. Ballygally Castle, Northern Ireland. Ballygally Castle, located along the coast of Northern Ireland, is home to the restless spirit of Lady Isabella Shaw. Locked in a room by her husband, and eventually falling to her death, her ghost is said to haunt the castle, knocking on doors and appearing in the turret room where she was imprisoned. Guests staying at the castle have reported hearing inexplicable noises and feeling sudden chills. The hotel even has a dedicated ghost room for those brave enough to spend the night in the presence of Lady Isabella's spirit. Ballygally Castle's haunted reputation makes it a unique and intriguing place to visit. 15. Dover Castle, England. Dover Castle, often called the Key to England, has stood guard over the English Channel for centuries. But it's not just its strategic importance that draws visitors. The castle is said to be haunted by a variety of spirits, including a headless drummer boy, the ghost of a woman in red, and a soldier who appears on the battlements. Strange noises, cold spots, and even ghostly apparitions have been reported by visitors and staff alike. The chilling atmosphere of Dover Castle, combined with its storied past, makes it a prime location for those seeking to experience a piece of England's haunted history. Thanks for joining us on this ghostly tour of the world's most haunted castles. If you enjoyed these spooky stories, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Let us know in the comments which haunted castle you dare to visit. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the unknown.